y'all, Tiffany Avayé takes. This is not the best of news to report, but it is news that I want to give my take on. Earth is like boiling, it's on fire. We're seeing things happen that have never happened before. Earthquakes and tornadoes simultaneously in California, finding dinosaur tracks in Texas due to drought, and now the strongest earthquake of the century. In those type of situations, it's hard to, wish people well, because really it's nothing you can do. And it's nothing that can change the fact that this happened. If there's any resources to help Morocco, I'll try to link it in the description. A magnitude 6.8 earthquake has hit Morocco, killing at least 630 people, injuring more than 320, damaging buildings and sending terrified residents fleeing their home into the streets for safety. Morocco's state television reported the doubling of death toll on Saturday morning from overnight, citing the Ministry of Interior of those injured. 51 are in critical condition. Residents of the Marrakesh, the nearest big city to the epicenter, said some buildings collapsed in the old city UNESCO World Heritage Site. Okay, y'all. Sometimes when I do like these international stories, the terminologies, abbreviations, they throw me off. So excuse my delay. Local television showed images of the following mosque: Marinette, where the rubble lying on smashed cars. The earthquake hit shortly after 11 p.m. local time on Friday evening. It is the strongest tremor to hit the country in the last century, according to the National Geophysical Institute. Okay, let's talk earthquake preparation. I advise y'all to watch any earthquake preparation videos, get emergency kits, like do the best you can to prepare yourself in those type of instances. I've only experienced an earthquake once in life, and it was minor, okay? Like it paled in comparison to the things I hear about. And I've always wanted to talk to like people from Cali and ask them like, what is it like to just live in a place where just like randomly an earthquake can happen, and you've probably experienced, you know, more intense ones. Like, just what is your thought process? What do you do? So if you're from LA, in the comments, let me know like how it really goes down. Give me the real nitty gritty on a sitch, because I want to know. I'm gonna tell y'all about my earthquake experience, okay? And one, this is how I know I'm not ready to have a child, okay? I'm just preface it with that. So, and why they always come at night? This story said 11:38. Like, I deal with stuff much better in the day. I feel like the day is more, um, I don't know, accepting. Like, things get scary in the dark, you know? And put a natural disaster on top of that, like, ugh. Um, so at the time my mother was with me, and it happened at night as well, you know? And I just, and my dog Miko, he is in my room with me, of course, and he was in his crate at the time or whatever. And so I wasn't asleep. I was just lying there. And then the next thing I know, it's like, like shaking, right? And then it's like noise happening. Nobody told me that earthquakes come with noise. It sounds like, I don't know, similar to a train, but not really. But gives train vibes, choo choo train. And I thought it was just gonna be like something 1 minute, but it kept going. I got out of my bed so fast and ran out the room. My dog sat up. He looked at me and he watched me leave the room. I left him. Sorry, Peter. I left him and I felt terrible. But he didn't look scared. You know, he was just looking at me like, "Where are you going?" Oh, and he didn't look scared at all. So that's what, you know, that's why I didn't stop, or like maybe if he had got up and came to me, I would have grabbed him. But he was just like chilling, and then later I thought about it and I was like, dang, what if the room had like collapsed and I left my dog in there? Like, I felt terrible, and I made a vow to like, whatever, if anything ever happens crazy in in life, I'm gonna get Miko. But and then after that, it stopped. We didn't feel any aftershocks. And that was just it. And the next day, it was on like the news or whatever. But it wasn't. So I can't imagine a 6.8 earthquake. Like I can't even imagine that. And they say people ran, and they say don't never go outside. And they say in this story, it said people ran outside for safety, and that's what I be thinking. Like, why would you stay inside if the building could fall on you? Like, why would you do that? And I get maybe like the road could split, but wouldn't you see that way before it gets to you versus just like your roof collapsing on you? Like, you would be dead instantly, you know? And so I don't want to be, I don't know. I feel like I don't want to be scared in my death. I would rather, like, if I were to pass in an earthquake, we have to talk about these things because this is like real life now. If I were to pass in an earthquake, I'd rather just be asleep and let the building fall. You know, I don't want to be awake, running, panicking, like trying to think, and then see whatever coming towards me. I don't want that. No, just in death. Period. I don't want to see the death coming. Like just you know, make it quick and simple. Get it over with. You know. Again, prayers to the people of Morocco. Just prep because you never know. Earthquakes are. That's the thing about earthquakes. They're not. There's no warning. Like there's no warning that your life is about to get shaken up too soon.